Welcome back to Just Craft channel. Today we're back playing Mars First Logistics. I think that is how it's actually supposed to be. We are definitely going to be saving our vehicle. Because today we need to make a bow carrier and I'm gonna use this as a base. I'm gonna remove this dongle at the front. And I'm going to be making a carrier. I'm going to copy this because I'm going to be removing both of them, and I'm going to add a bunch of connection pieces. So actually it's going to be the same length, it's going to be the same width. I copied single piece. Okay, well, never mind. We're going to have this. How stupid is this? What is the reason of me being able to do this? Now look, this is funny. This is nothing but funny. I'm just going to do this because it's funny. No other reason. I'm using these over here. Okay, I'm just gonna buy another one. It's like 10 bucks. Who cares? Okay. I said R. Oh, it's me the mouse button. Oops. Excuse me. And then I'm gonna put wheels. Why are my springs that way? Who cares? They are. You can't stop me. Like, I'm gonna do it anyway, so nah. Actually going to delete these. And then I'm actually going to use the fact that I have a lot of pieces like these to make a little bit of a net for the bow. Actually, I'm just gonna put this here. Then I'm going to be using these pieces. How many panels do I have? I have these panels. I have a connection which I could use. How costly are they? 30 per. I have 5 of them. That is actually pretty good amount. I'm actually just going to buy one. And then I'm going to use them for the carrier by just getting one, rotating it 90 degrees, 2, 3, 4. I'm actually going to be getting more of them. Yeah, buy 2 more. Okay, is this enough to capture the bow? But now there is another thing. How do I get the bow to drop on me? Because I can't be under the pipe and over there at the same time. That would require me to have an arm. Now this is going to be the dumb part. Switch toggles, it's on and off. Relay, it redirects input. Can I make a mini car? Do I have a... do I have some sort of... I don't have a detachable block. I could... redirect input. How does this work? Like, if I go here, this is input output. Input W, output S. Yes, But what does it control? Like this thing. So what? I have no W when this is on. So there is a way to make a different car. If I turn on the relay, I'm able to control a different car with W and S. Ooh, boy, oh boy. We could make something cool, but we don't have the parts. Okay, tell me that there is something that is splitter. Slider, no. Curve, no. Plate, no. Bearing, no. Bearing. Light spring. Panel. Bearing. Is this a bearing? No, this is a servo. A bearing and a light. Okay, but there is a possibility of me making a remote car. A remote control car that just pushes buttons. Okay, do you know what? We're saving this. But then we're gonna go and grab the bearing instead of doing the main mission due to reasons being I would like to actually, so I would like the medium slider, the bearing, and the light spring. So these are all to be done. Batteries. How terrible are they to drive? Oh, they're tiny. They're tiny little things. That means that these are gonna be carried by my first vehicle. This thing. That should be enough. I could actually just go ahead, go to parts and actually switch these for... Switch all of these to springs. This is such a... just, you know what, copy this. Here you go. That's faster. Then I put my 4 squares. And I put my 4 wheels. It's the same height, it's the same everything. Expand selection, no. Controls, this part has no controls. Okay, I mean, it's fine. Oh, I can't grab it, it's too tiny. The way I do this is by just moving... I need to move these close. Okay, I mean, I just delete this and this one. And then I put just 2 squares. Like so, so that they have just as small of a gap as possible. They will be carried higher, but... Here. That's as tiny a gap as I can make. And I also forgot that I need to go to controls and then change these to a 2. Yep. So I will extend this. And I needed to lower these actually, so that I can grab them around here. and pick them up and carry them off to victory. Hopefully I don't need to make another tower, because that's the edge of my connection, that point over there. But this should be enough to carry it. That is why I wanted suspension, because suspension is cool. See how I went over that rock and I didn't. I definitely did feel it. I just lied. Anyway, let's go. Like, signal weak does not scare me. We can make this delivery. Just 700 more meters. And I'm getting notifications. Just 300 meters. And we're there. We are there. We have achieved victory. Yes. We have built this outpost. Oh, it's a habitat. I love the mailbox. Okay. And that is a light spring, because that's cool. I need a new tower. Okay, let's go back to building. Let's save this design over this one, because yes, because this is the same design. But we're actually just going to be adding a point. No, wait, I'm not going to be doing that. I'm dumb. I'm just going to switch to this. No, I'm going to switch to this. And I need to meet a receiver. Too far from any structure. Yep. 5.4 kilometers is too far. Can confirm. But it is being seen. So there is a chance. Can I climb this hill? Because this peeping is annoying. Let's go and get it. Not go and get it, let's go and build it. And by build it I mean build it up here. As high as possible. Thank you for stopping. And this way I can see it from the other side. And have everything be covered. I no longer need to worry about the deliveries. I go back to the greenhouse. And I pick up the can. And I win. Exactly. I load my vehicle for... None of these are going to work. I need something better. Something faster. Something stronger. Like this thing. Is this actually going to... no. This is not going to... Oh. Actually, wait. There is a slight possibility of me actually grabbing this. Not with this vehicle, no. Let's actually go to this thing. Let's see the TV. How big is the TV? Not that big. Meaning that... What if I actually go back to... Wait, what is the inbox? Supplies? Triangular plate and a curve? Who the hell cares? I'm going to go back to the building. I'm going to pick up... I'm going to get this. Ah, the reason behind this. Wait, wait, yes, perfection. Now, we go ahead and we grab it. We grab it by the screen. Yes. And now we use the second piston to stabilize it. And then we try and caress it. And then we start dragging it off into the distance. Excuse me. Excuse me, I am unable to do that. I need to be able to... Ooh, this is going to be cool if I can manage it. So I want to keep this arm. And I want to delete this part. This way, I am actually going to buy... These are expensive! I don't need you. But I do need 2 more for my plan to work. I'm going to buy 2 more, which is going to make me poor. But all in the name of science. For you see, I will add this thing and then I will add a reverse one right opposite of it. And then I'll go to the copied part and I'll replace it. You see, this way we're just losing 1 block. We can even not lose a block. We can just go ahead and add one of you. And then we can add it back where it was. Now these things are going to do something very cool. I will now copy the other arm, then delete it here, then copy this piece and put it here and then opposite there. And then I'm gonna get to the copied arm. Oh, actually I'm gonna get a block. And then I'm gonna get the copied arm. Now back to controls. So we need this to be on a 1. This to be on a 1. This to be on a 3, 3, 3, and a 3. So we're going to grab it. And then we're gonna bend. Now these are attached to my wheels. The idea is I would bend and be able to... I can not attach these to my wheels actually. If I make an arm... If I make this piece in the middle of these two, so let's try... So what this will do is it's going to... If I go to these, they're now going to counteract each other, right? Do I not need 2 of them? Do I need... Am I being dumb right now? I'm being dumb right now. If I copy this, I delete... If I... It goes to here, if I copy this, and then I delete this, and then I place it back with a piece. It's just going to be... It's now going to do what I wanted it to do. Right. Even though it's kind of broken, it's going to do exactly what I wanted it to do at first. Right. Oops. Yeah, it is this. It is this. But once I bend, I keep my arms straight. I'm having fun. So it is possible. It's just going to be finicky to get the arm from here to be attached at the same point. So I copy this here, I delete it here, I delete this, and then I get a piece of this, and then I get a bearing, forward bearing, and then I grab the wheel, and then I detach this, and then I add this, I'm going to be adding it with these pieces. I have not enough of these. Do you know what? These are basically the same. But then I need one of these corners, just so that it doesn't attach to that thing, and then the piston as it was, and then the attachment as it was. It is at the exact same place. I just gotta copy this, delete this, and actually copy this, delete from here, delete this, then add the piece here, then the bearing, which I'm blind to, here, then the copied part there, it's the same, and then I copied this and I put it backwards on this thing. Oops. Excuse me, I need you to be attached that way. Thank you. And now once this rotates, if I go to controls, these need to be at 1, these need to be at 3, this needs to be at 1, this is a 2, these are all automatic. Now once I go ahead and grab the TV, and look how wiggly these are by the way now because of the suspension. Now I can do this. Oh wait. Oh, okay, now that's funny. And then we bend. Oh, the antenna fell off. I gotta carry the antenna as well. Right. Right. No. No. Wait. I need to be on the TV track. Yes. The antenna is part of the TV. Oh, this will work. If I'm just more careful with the antenna, or I'll just make a way to hold the antenna in place. Just like, kind of that. I'll think of it for next time, but right now this is funny. It's funny that it works. So this is exactly what I wanted. Now I go save this as the better design of this. We save it, yes. And then we call it a day. For now, thank you for joining me and have a great day.